OrientAllOff.com. I'm your host, Scholar. As you know, Orientology do not mix, but the abstract thought of putting two words together has enlightened me to create a channel to talk about diverse topics and diverse things. One thing that I had in mind as I was driving here is how amazing it feels just to be able to wake up every morning. It's such a blessing to do so. And I wanted to just kind of share my thoughts just for a minute on why that just came to my mind, because now that I think back out of all the countries that I traveled to and some of the situations, some of the situations could have been very dangerous, but just my personality and being able to talk to people from different countries, it has really allowed me to experience life on another level and do things that I would have probably had to have waited till I was retired to do. And my saying that I think about a lot is, I always said that I never wanted my wife and I to wait till we were in our golden years to travel the world and to go different places then. And I'm glad that we made the executive decision early on to go through the bucket list and travel to different places, both within the U.S. and outside the U.S. And some of those countries, I've been to Dubai, Oman, and different places, but it's been a lot, and it's been actually a great experience. To be honest with you, I would much rather travel and have the experience than to buy a materialistic item, if you understand what I'm saying. And I really enjoy just the experience that we've had and being able to see this. And so my message to you is, if there's a place that you want to travel to, and sometimes I've heard people say, I'm scared to travel by myself, I want somebody to travel with me. And you don't necessarily always need somebody to travel with you. Start out small if you're scared to travel by yourself. If you live, say you live in Louisville, Kentucky, and you wanted to visit, Memphis, Tennessee, or New Orleans, Louisiana, just take you a trip. Take you a 2-day weekend trip. Leave on a Friday, come back on a Saturday, and just go hang out, explore, meet people, and just enjoy the art of just being able to relax and get away from your day-to-day activities, because you need that break from work or your daily life. You need a break from the city that you live in to experience something new, because you may not get that opportunity. Something could happen tomorrow. You can be in an accident that can prevent you from traveling. A lot of people prior to COVID wish they were able to travel to a lot of other places, but now they can't really travel as much. So I'm speaking in the context of my past, but in the sense where once this COVID situation is over with, you'll be able to travel to wherever you want. And once you go from within your city or within your state, and then you'll be able to travel to other cities within your state, and then expand to other cities across the different coasts. If you're on the West Coast, try East. If you're on the East, try West, and vice versa. And so just do that. And when you start into the fact of traveling to different countries, maybe if you live in the U.S., you may take a trip to Puerto Rico or the Dominican Republic, Haiti, wherever you see fit. But try to figure it out of making small baby steps. And once you get the hang of it, then everything else is going to flow perfectly fine. You are going to love it. And I promise you, once you get just a taste of what it feels like to travel and try different foods and speak different languages. Me, myself, I speak German and English. Been to Germany a couple of times. And it allowed me to open my mind to be able to talk to people from all different nationalities. Like, I can just about get along with anybody or talk to anybody and can relate to a lot of different things based on my experience. So overall, think about it Travel if you have to by yourself. Get out and enjoy life, because life is too short for you not to do so. So don't just waste the time of listening to other people's stories. Go do it and create it on your own.